نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I wanted to dedicate today's session for explaining you the meanings of the du'as that you will be hearing in almost every session, inshallah. So if you would be spending the first 1 or 2 minutes in every audio that I will send you or every video that I will send you, then I felt that you should be able to connect more with those du'as, and you should be able to understand them at some level. If possible, you can, memorize them, or, have them written somewhere, so you can, over some time, you will be able to remember them, inshallah, because these are beautiful du'as. And let me share the dua so I can explain it better, and I hope it will help you more if there is a visual in front of you. Let's start with Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. So as you can see, Rabbi over here, this can be written like this or like this, Rabbi. Okay, so Rabb, we have already discussed, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. We understand that the meaning of Rabb is, the creator, the, nurturer, everything Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. And this kasra or the zir or the small ya, it makes it my Rabb. Okay, oh my Rabb. And shrah means to open. So this dua was basically revealed on, it is a Quranic dua. It was revealed on Prophet Musa alayhi salam when he was asked to go and talk to Firaun. So this is open or make it easy. Li, so the word lam with a zir or a kasra means for, and ya again, as I explained, it is me or my. Okay. And Sadri. So Sadr is the center. Often it is used for some of the cities also have the city center as Sadr. And the Sadr of our body is chest or the heart. And again, you will see the Ya, which means me or my. And so open for me, my center, my heart. Sometimes we say that if you open your heart and try to understand this, you will be able to understand it better. So we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us open our heart to accept, to understand, to grasp the knowledge of Islam better, to be able to practice according to it. So this is the first part, first ayat. And then the second is, you will see that wa always means and, okay. So then Yassir means make easy. The names Yasir and Yusra, etc. also come from that. And again, there is Li, the same as over here, Li, for me. And make easy for me, Amri. So Amr is task or job or project, anything that you have to do. So now try to understand the meaning. Rabbi shrah li sadri, oh my Rabb, open for me my center, my heart, and make easy for me my task, my Amr, my job, my project, or the understanding or this journey of understanding Quran. Wah, and then ha lam lam means to dissolve or to open. In Arabic, it's the same word whether we are dissolving salt in water or we are untying a knot. So open for me or untie for me. Uqdatan. Uqda is knot. You might have heard aqd nikah, which means the knot of nikah, the knot of marriage. So open the knot min of. Lisan means tongue. And you will see the small ya again, my tongue. So open the knot of my tongue. It was primarily for Musa alayhi salam. He used to stammer because of something in his childhood. And but for us also, if people have stage fright, or even if they are not shy or they don't have any such problem, sometimes we don't have that ta'seer of how we speak and people can understand. So we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that once it also shows that our work does not end at learning and understanding Quran. It further on goes to explain explain, to spread the knowledge further. Even you don't have to have big classes for everything. Even if you teach your children something, your parents something, your siblings something, that is spreading. So open for me the knot of my tongue. Yafkahu qawli. So the fa qaf ha means understanding, and fa qaf ha will be used in another dua as well, coming soon. And ya means they. Okay. Qawli, qawl means words, and ya again means my. So open for me the tongue of my knot of my tongue, so they can understand my words. When I try to explain, they can understand what I'm saying. Okay. Now, I will share all these duas, so you will have them handy when you will, if you will want to recite. Now, the next dua that I have for you is easy, and I'm sure most of you have heard this before. Rabbi. Again, it is the same. Rabbi. It starts with the same one, and you can see it can be written like this. Let me use a color that is okay. Rabbi. So this or this, my Rab. Okay. Zidni comes from ziyada in Urdu. So zidni, increase. And yeah, my, and ilma, you know, ilm. It is knowledge, right? So, oh my Rabb, increase me in my knowledge, So the first one was Rabbi Shrahli Sadri, like first we are asking Allah to open our heart to understand something, make it easy for us, our work easy for us, and make it easy for us to explain it to others. And then we are requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase our knowledge, right? The dua after this is, let me share that one first, so it is easy to understand, inshallah. So the third one I have for you is Allahumma. It starts with Allahumma. The first two started with Rabbi, and Allahumma means, oh Allah. Okay. Inni, the first part is indeed. Inna means indeed. And ya means I or my. So over here, according to the context, it will be I. As'aluka. Ka always means you. And sa'al means question. Okay, or request. So I request you, or I question you. Okay, so this is the first part of the dua. We are asking Allah. Many other duas also start with this. Allahumma inni as'aluka. Okay, and then what are we asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? There are three things we are asking. Ilman nafi'a, number 2, rizqan tayyiba, number 3, amalan mutaqabbala. 1, 2, 3. I'm explaining in this way. It will also help you memorize. If you want to, also it will help you understand also, or you can, see how it is, like it makes sense what we are asking, because the next dua that will come, we'll be asking protection instead of asking request. So this one is number 1, what we're asking, ilman nafi'a. We already know ilm is knowledge, and nafi'a comes from nun fa'ain, which means benefit, something that will benefit me. So I ask you, I request you to give me knowledge that will benefit me. What is the kind of knowledge that will benefit me? It does not mean that the worldly knowledge or worldly education is bad. It just means that the knowledge that is not good for me, meaning the gossip, the backbiting about others, the irrelevant stuff, the social media stuff, who is wearing what, and what kind of vacations they are doing, and what kind of house they bought, and how many gadgets they have, and whether this person, how is their sister-in-law and daughter-in-law, and all those questions which will not benefit us. So we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the knowledge that will benefit us. Of course, primarily it means the knowledge that will connect me to Allah or Jannah. And keep me on the straight path, but also the knowledge, like it's not bad to study like chemistry or geography or math. It is like also beneficial. Second thing that we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala over here is rizqan tayyiba. Generally, we all think that risk means food or income, but it also means everything that we have in this life, in this world. It could be what our education is, what our career, where our job is, who our neighbors are, our house, our, spouse, everything is our risk. Whatever we get in this world is our risk. And along with, of course, the food and the income. So we are saying, Ya Allah, please give us the risk that is tayyib, that is good quality, that is pak, hygienic, that is high quality, nice. Okay, and then what is the third thing that we are requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for us? Amalan. Amal means the actions or the deeds. And we are requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the deeds that will be mutaqabbal. It comes from the word qabul. In Urdu, you might have heard that something that is qabul is something that Allah accepts, not rejects. So please help me do the deeds or the actions that you will accept, you will like, you will approve. Okay, so now read the whole dua together. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a wa rizqan tayyiba wa amalan mutaqabbala. In some of the in some of the maybe when you will be searching for this dua, the sequence might be different. Sometimes it will be ilmun nafiya, amalan mutaqabbala, rizqan tayyiba. So don't worry about that. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, maybe in front of some sahaba he read it with this sequence, and in front of other sahaba he read it with another sequence. So just don't worry about the sequence, inshallah. And then we will go over the dua. Allahumma. Okay, let me first do that other one. Okay, so right now we did Allahumma inni as'aluka. So this one is Allahumma inni a'udhu bika. In the same way that the other one had, we were requesting Allah for three things. Over here, we are seeking protection. Allahumma saying, oh Allah, inni is indeed, and then the ya means I. Okay, indeed, I am asking you. Instead of asking you, we are saying a'uzu. I'm seeking protection from you. Ka means you. Okay. Now, what are the four things we are requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's help for? Min ilmin la yanfa'u, wa min qalbin la yakhsha'u. We already know wa means and. Wa min nafsin la tashba'u. And وَمِن دَعْوَةٍ لَا يُسْتَجَابُ لَهَا. So we already know we are asking for protection for four things in this dua. Let's go over it, and I'm sure it will be easier now to understand now that we are getting a little better with words. Min, from. So you will see min in all most of these. There is min here, from. Okay, so this part is done. We already know that wa is and. Okay, so min ilmin. Okay, so over here we are saying min ilmin, so we know that it means knowledge. What kind of knowledge are we seeking protection from? La, not which ilm do I not want? Yanfao, something that is not beneficial. Please keep me away from the knowledge that is not beneficial for me, that is going to distract me from the right path. It could be all those examples that I gave you about things being irrelevant, like you don't need to know who the neighbors are inviting, and why did their daughter get a divorce, or what is happening, and how many maids they're keeping, and is their daughter-in-law doing all that information, plus the information that we and some people might call it extreme, but if we talk about something that is beneficial or not, it would be something that connects us to Jannah, that connects us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So things where we are spending lots of time on video games and other things that waste our time, music and all that information about different album and which song and which singer and which actor and all that also is not beneficial. It does not connect us to Allah in any way, right? So we are saying, Allah, please protect me from the ilm, the knowledge that will not nafa'a, that will not give me benefit. Okay, the benefit over here we are saying is connecting to Allah. And the second thing that we are saying, wamin qalb, the heart. And again, there is a la. Okay, la. Let me make it easy. La and la, not. Okay, qalb, that is the heart that is not yakhsha'u. Yakhsha'u means that has fear, that has khushu, that has the love and fear for you. I do not want a heart that does not fear you. I do not want a heart that says, I don't care whether I go to Jannah or hellfire. Okay, so I want a heart that cares about going to Jannah. I want a heart that wants to make you happy. Number 3, and I seek your protection from a nafs, a soul, and then there is a la, which is not tashba'u. Tashba'u means that is not content, that is not satisfied, that wants more and more and more and more, that is never grateful. So Ya Allah, I want a heart that please protect me from having a soul that is not content. And then the 4th, what are we asking? And from da'watin, meaning the dua, the supplication, okay, which is not yustajabu laha, which you do not accept. Yustajabu comes from jim ba, which means jawab also comes from that. So you do not answer, do not respond. What kind of du'as Allah will not respond to? Will be the du'as that Allah does not like us to make. Allah does not want us to make du'as that, Ya Allah, I want to become the best rock star in this world. I want to become this, kind of this thing. So making the dua for things like, I want to get more money than my, cousins have. So that is not something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes us. So we should be able to make duas that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes and Allah will respond to. Now, I will show you the dua that is Kihni Fiddin. This is also written as Allahumma Fakihna Fiddin. Both the words stay same. So Fakihni means for me, okay? And Fakihna means for us. And Allahumma is already we've studied, oh Allah, okay? And remember when we were doing Rabbi Shrah li Sadri wa Yassir li Amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. So yafqahu was yafqahu, and I told you that the fa qaf ha will come again. It is here fa qaf ha, which means understanding. So Ya Allah, grant me the understanding of the deen, of your deen, or of the deen. So when we say fakkihni fid deen, grant me the understanding of the deen. Allahumma fakkihna fid deen, grant us the understanding of the deen. Okay, and then again, so the same thing applies to the dua Rabbi Zidni Ilma that we did. It would, if it is said Rabbi Zidni Ilma, it is increase me in knowledge. And if it is Rabbana Zidna Ilma,
someone's at the front yard doorbell.
Rabbana, if it is Zidna Ilma, Rabbana Zidna Ilma, then it is increase us in the knowledge of the deen. Okay, so it is like the same way. Inshallah, I hope it is understandable. Now, the last one that I want to share with you is I do not have a good written already, so I'm going to write it for you, inshallah, and then we'll be done. So, so far we have done Rabbi Shrah Li, right? And Sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. We did Rabbi Zidni Ilma or Rabbana Zidna Ilma, both versions, okay? And then we did Allahumma fakkihni fid din and Allahumma fakkihna fid din. Fakkihna fid din. And then we did number 4, Allahumma inni as'aluka, where we are asking for, we are requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the 3 things. One was ilm nafi'a, the second was amalan mutaqabbala, the deeds that are accepted, and rizqan tayyiba, right? And then we did Allahumma inni a'udhu bika. We covered 4 things there. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa'u, the knowledge that is not beneficial, and wa min qalbin la yakhsha'u, the heart that does not fear, wa min nafsin la tashba'u, the soul that is not content, and wa Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min da'wat illa yustajabu la, so the dua that you do not respond to. Now we are going to be doing the last one, which is Allahumma. Let me first write down Allahumma fa'ana bima allamtana wa allimna ma yanfa'una wa zidna ilma. So it's similar to what we have already covered, but I just wanted to go over it too, so you have all the duas. So Allahumma, we know that, oh Allah. Now this is 3 parts, as you can see. Anfa'ana, again, nafa, benefit me. Okay, from the ilm that you give me. That, because it is the, you are giving na for us. Benefit us, because it is us, right? Us from the knowledge that you give us. Okay? Wa, and we know it is and we know this is also and. Second part, alimna, give us knowledge, okay? That will give us nafa'a. I will explain to you why there is a repetition of this word. It actually means very different. And was zidna ilma. We've already covered this one. Zidna, increase our knowledge. So what is the difference between this and what we've already covered? Allahumma anfa'na bima allamtana. So first we were asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us beneficial knowledge. Over here we're saying, Allah, help us to use the opportunity to benefit from the knowledge that we have. Like sometimes you do even read the meanings of Quran and you understand the translation and everything, but you're not able to benefit from it. You're not able to apply it to your life because you're living a completely different life and you just like to collect knowledge and you say, okay, I want to understand what Arabic language is and what Quran says, and you're not opening your heart completely to it. You've not made the intention that I will make changes in my life, inshallah. So we are saying, Allah, please help me benefit from the ilm that you give us, because of course without Allah's help, we would not have been able to understand any kind of knowledge. So please help me benefit from the knowledge that you give me. Secondly, give me the knowledge, only the knowledge that will benefit me. I do not want to get, I know we've already asked in the protection dua to protect me from the knowledge that is not going to be beneficial for me. Over here we are saying, please just give me the knowledge that will benefit me. Please do not give me any other kind of knowledge. Don't make me hear things, secrets about others and about others, and uh, keep me away from all that. Just help me live a life where I just do things that are right, that are correct, inshallah, and increase my knowledge for me, inshallah. I hope this is all going to be useful, and inshallah, you will be able to understand and will be able to connect with these duas. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.